Hello again and welcome to 5th grade Math Module 2. My name is Mr. Kissinger and I'm a teacher at the Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship in Syracuse, New York. This is the video for Module 2, Lesson 4. So let's look at our objective real quick. It says, convert numerical expressions into unit form as a mental strategy for multi-digit multiplication. So we're going to be using some mental math strategies to solve multi-digit multiplication problems. So let's look at number 1 here. It says circle each expression that is not equivalent to the expression in bold. So we have 37 times 19. So our first one here says 37 19s. So 37 19s is just another way of saying 37 times 19. So that is equivalent. So we're going to cross that one out. Put an X through there. Our next one says 30 times 19 minus 7 times 29. Well, we know that 30 times 19 is less than 37 times 19. 30 19s is less than 37 19s. And then we're subtracting another 7 times 29. So we're not going to have a greater number than 30. So this will be not equivalent. The next one says 37 times 20 minus 1. Well, 20 minus 1 is 19. We have 37 times 19. So this one is equivalent. So we're going to cross that one out. Next one says 40 minus 2 times 29, or times 19, excuse me. 40 minus 2 is 38 times 19. 38 times 19 is not equivalent to 37 times 19. So we'll circle that one. All right. So moving down to number 2 here. It says solve using mental math. Draw a tape diagram and fill in the blanks to show your thinking. The first one is partially done for you. So 19 times 50 is 19 50s. So we look at our tape diagram that's already drawn for us here. It says 50 inside of each one of these rectangles, and there are 20 of them altogether. This here, these 3 dots, is called an ellipse. That lets you know that in between here, 3 and 19, there's 4, 5, 6, all the way to 18, and then we have 19 and 20 to show us where our tape diagram ends. So this is a really long tape here. There's 20 little squares in there that go all the way to, that are each 50. So it says think 20 50s minus 1 50. So we have 19 50s, and then the 20th is what we're subtracting. So we'll do 20 times 50 minus 1 times 50. That makes our multiplication a little bit easier. 20 times 50, 2 times 5 is 10. Then we need to add 2 more zeros. We get 1,000. 1,000 minus 1 times 50, which is 50. So 1,000 minus 50 gives us 950. So that's how we're going to use our mental math to figure out something like 19 times 50. We might not know 19 times 50 right offhand. No, it's 19. 19 times 5. We don't know. We can say, okay, well, what's 20 times 5? Well, that's 100. We add our 0. It gives us 1,000, and then we subtract 50, and it gives us 950. Just an easier way to think about it. Let's look at this one right next to it here. It says 11 times 26 equals 11 26s. So now we have to draw 11 26s in a tape diagram. So this will be 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are all 26. We'll write them in there. So we think instead of 11 26s, what's a nice easy number that we can multiply by 26 that's close to 11? Well, the first one I think of is 10. You could use a different number if you'd like, but I usually like to use multiples of 10 if I can, because they're easy to multiply by. And then we're going to add one more 26 to make 11 26s. So 26 times 10 is 260. We add our 0 on the end. And then plus 1 times 26 is 26. 260 plus 26 is 286. All right, so we drew our tape diagram. We filled in the blanks. And then we answered our, we got an answer to our expression there, or to our problem. All right, so let's flip to the back here. This says, let's do a word problem. So we'll look at number 6 here. It says, Joy is helping her father to build a rectangular deck that measures 14 feet by 19 feet. Find the area of the deck using a mental strategy. Explain your thinking. So the first thing I always do with a word problem like this is I'm going to draw the deck just to give myself a visual. And we have 14 feet by 19 feet. Here's Joy's deck. So we want to find out what the area of the deck is. So when we want to find area, we will do length times width. And we get 19 times 14. 19 14ths. Now, what would be an easy way for us to find out how much 19 14ths is? Let's find a number that's close to 19 that's easy to multiply by. Well, we'll do 20. So we'll do 20 14ths minus 1 14. All right, so what's 20 times 14? Well, 14 times 2 is 28. Add a 0 here. And then we subtract 1 times 14, which is 14. We get 280 minus 14, 266. Let's make sure that we add our units, which was square feet. And that's that. So we have our deck that's 14 feet by 19 feet, and the area is 266 square feet. All right, so that'll be all for Lesson 4, Module 2. We look forward to seeing you guys next time, and have an awesome rest of your day.